XDC community. Today we're gonna make a video tutorial on how to deploy a Masternode on the XDC network with the one-click installer. So for this, I went to symfin.org and I'm going to click on join as network node. That's gonna take me to the page where we're gonna get the necessary information to deploy the node. If you haven't seen my previous two videos, it describes how to download, how to create a Masternode with the Docker version, this here, and using Linux. But today, the video is on the one-click installer to set up Masternode for Windows and Linux. So I'm probably going to be making a short video for the one-click installer on Linux and one for macOS. Probably the macOS is going to be the second one after the Windows that I'm making now, Windows 64-bit. So we're going to click on download, and it's going to prompt me to download the Symfin Network Installer 0-12.0, right? I already had it there, so that's why there's a 1 right next to it. But I'm going to click save, and it's downloading. I'm going to check the status of it. And it's already there. So I'm just going to click on here in the bottom. And it's asking to allow some changes. So I'll say yes. And it brings up this little box right here. Please review the license agreement before installing Symfin Network. Symfin Network. If you accept all terms and agreements, click I agree. So here we go. Yes, I'm a fast reader. So we agreed to all the information that was there, right? Click agree. Now this is gonna install the software on the computer that you are gonna run it on. So the space required for this is 145.3 megabytes. And of course I have a large drive, so that's gonna be no issue. I can save, like you have different installers, drives or whatever, you can do that. So now we're going to save it to the C drive or any other drive that you want to save it as. Click next. It's gonna save it in that folder, app data, roaming XDC chain. I'm going to install, and is going through the process of installing the software that is required to run the node on your computer. So it's very fast. It already says completed. That took maybe like 4 or 5 seconds. I'm gonna close this, and it's gonna prompt me to this folder. As soon as I closed it, it opened up this folder here, and I have two options in this folder. I have uninstall, which will be if we need to get rid of the software from this computer, or this is a shortcut for Symfin Network. So I'm going to click on that, actually double click on it. And here is our little box that I'm trying to put in this frame so you can see it. And it has an account, and it has the new XDC version available box, the version 1.4.4, and it says to download the version. So we're gonna do that, right? Why not? So now to get to this point where it actually connected to the network and is syncing, we have to wait some time. I had to pause the video and waited about 10-15 minutes until it started connecting to two peers. And as you can see, the blocks that he's collecting is 3 years since last block. So once you get to this point, we can go and verify that our node is gonna be here on the apathem. You can see the switch here, switch to Symphony network. That's because we're on apathem at the moment, as you can see, apathem.network. So there is the one-click installer node already syncing, has 3 peers, and it's downloading and syncing to, not downloading, but syncing to the chain. And you can see Mr. Blockchain 22 Windows NT or whatever. So I'm trying to bring this back here. As you can see, it has 3 peers now. And this is the XDC account that's attached to this specific node. And there are several options here, which you can create a backup of the accounts or the application data. You can toggle to full screen, or if you have a different language or you speak a different language, you have several options here to choose from. From the develop tab, there is a wallet UI, which is the web wallet, and Symphony node is empty. Network, you can switch between mainnet and apathem here, which we are on apathem. And right now we're syncing the node fully, because you can leave it as no sync, so it will not connect. You just download the software and it's there. But we're syncing full to the chain. And the windows to minimize are closed. And then of course we have a few options here under the help that you can report troubleshooting or get in contact with on the Symphony social channels, and get help as well. So there it is, guys and gals. This is the video of how to download and install an XDC Masternode using the one-click installer. Thank you for watching. Until the next one.